Welcome everybody. Today we are into our next review, which is review 5 from the workbook A Course in Miracles. So we are going to be stepping more into our deeper understanding and really giving more practice if we can. That's the aim of now this review. We're going to be shown really what is this review all about, what we're going to be asked to do, and just now it's giving it more time and dedication, because without practice, you're not going to get the results. It's like if you want to become a great sports person, like tennis player, something like that, if you don't practice, you won't get good at it. You can read and read and read, but you've got to actually get out there and do the work for it to really to reap the results. So that's our aim with our next review. And here we go, straight into it. And there's a link under this video if you want to find out exactly about the review yourself and read it through in your own time. So our introduction. We now review again. This time we are ready to give more effort and more time to what we undertake. We recognize we are preparing for another phase of understanding. We would take this step completely that we may go on again more certain, more sincere, with faith upheld more surely. Our footsteps have not been unwavering, and doubts have made us walk uncertainly and slowly on the road this course sets forth. But now we hasten on, for we approach a greater certainty, a firmer purpose, and a surer goal. You see? Firmer purpose and a surer goal. So firmer at getting onto this lesson. So this segment here that I'm going to read out is really useful to use before you start the day. So as each review, we're going to be going over 2 lessons, and these 2 paragraphs would be really good for you to read on a morning and then on an evening, as well as the 2 lessons itself. It would give you a good start in the day. That would be my suggestion. Obviously it's up to you what you choose to do. So here is the 2 paragraphs just that could set you up and end your day beautifully with. Steady our feet, our Father. Let our doubts be quiet and our holy minds be still and speak to us. We have no words to give to you. We would but listen to your word and make it ours. Lead our practicing as does a father lead a little child along a way he does not understand. Yet does he follow, sure that he is safe because his father leads the way for him. So do we bring our practicing to you. And if we stumble, you will raise us up. If we forget the way, we count upon your sure remembering. We wander off, but you will not forget to call us back. Quicken our footsteps now, that we may walk more certainly and quickly unto you, and we accept the word you offer us to unify our practicing, as we review the thoughts that you have given us. So it's like acknowledging that our source, our Father, is with us, in every moment, in every day, there. And when we acknowledge and give him that, give him that attention, that time, to know that as we go about our day, if we waver off the lesson, that he'll pull us back, that he will, bring us into that awareness again by some, miracle in the day, just to remind you. And if you're giving that dedication, it's like you're allowing that source to unify with you. So this is the thought which should precede the thoughts that we review. Each one but clarifies some aspect of this thought, or helps it be more meaningful, more personal and true, and more descriptive of the holy self we share and now prepare to know again. God is but love, and therefore so am I. And that is the statement we're going to be placing before each lesson, after each lesson. So it's really getting us to see as well that we're there in the 2 paragraphs we're just reviewing, that our Father is with us throughout the day. And then this statement is showing us that God is love and so are we. So we're acknowledging that we're love energy. We're love energy on a mission each day with our Father, to extend that, to constantly extend that. That's what we're doing with the 2 lessons that is going to be described after this review description. So this self alone knows love. This self alone is perfectly consistent in its thoughts, knows its creator, understands itself, is perfect in its knowledge and its love, and never changes from its constant state of union with its Father and itself. And it is this that waits to meet us at the journey ending. Every step we take brings us a little nearer. This review will shorten time immeasurably if we keep in mind that this remains our goal, and as we practice, it is this to which we are approaching. Let us raise our hearts from dust to life as we remember this is promised us, and that this course was sent to open up the path of light to us and teach us step by step how to return to the eternal self we thought we lost. Yeah, we thought we lost who we really are, but we've never lost it. It's always there. So our purpose each day is to return to the light, to the knowingness, to the understanding, and it's just a practice. It's a step by step every day towards the light, giving it that time, attention, focus every day. No matter what is going on in your day, if you can keep this at the back of your mind, this eventually will become the forefront of your mind. It will become that light that is going to light up the things going on in everyday life. So just keep practicing, keep it in your mind as much as you can. I take the journey with you, for I share your doubts and fears a little while, that you may come to me who recognize the road by which all fears and doubts are overcome. We walk together. I must understand uncertainty and pain, although I know they have no meaning. Yet a Saviour must remain with those he teaches, seeing what they see, but still retaining in his mind the way that led him out, and now will lead you out with him. God's Son is crucified until you walk along the road with me. So yeah, realizing any suffering, any pain in our day is but an illusion. And when we go into that, it's just we've stepped out of the light. So it's just a stepping back in. That's a simple thing. And realizing in others when they are in pain and suffering that the light is within them, that they can go back to their source. It's like it's a choice. It's a choice to go back, and we're there to put our vision of light onto them, to see them as light, not to see them as victims or defenses need to be up, we just see them as a beautiful light. So my resurrection comes again each time I lead a brother safely to the place at which the journey ends and is forgot. I am renewed each time a brother learns there is a way from misery and pain. I am reborn each time a brother's mind turns to the light in him and looks for me. I have forgotten no one. Help me now to lead you back to where the journey was begun, to make another choice with me. So yes, choose light every day, choose love. As much as you can, choose it. Release me as you practice once again the thoughts I brought to you from him, who sees your bitter need and knows the answer God has given him. Together we review these thoughts, together we devote our time and effort to them, and together we teach them to our brothers. God would not have heaven incomplete. It waits for you as I do. I am incomplete without your part in me, and I am made whole. We go together to our ancient home, prepared for us before time was, and kept unchanged by time, immaculate and safe, as it will be at last when time is done. Yes, because time is but an illusion. You are eternal, so it is all a matter of releasing time so that you can become that true, one, beautiful self with your Creator. Let this review be then your gift to me. For this alone I need, that you will hear the words I speak and give them to the world. You are my voice, my voice, my eyes, my feet, my hands through which I save the world. The self from which I call to you is but your own. To him we go together. Take your brother's hand, for this is not a way we walk alone. In him I walk with you, and you with me. Our Father wills his Son be one with him. What lives but must not then be one with you. So our gift really is to do the work. Our gift is to use our eyes, to use our our bodies in a way that is loving, in a loving way that is to extend light, help others, just whatever it is that, it comes from your heart. You listen inside for what you're called to do in that present moment. Every moment that passes, you're called in different ways, and you know when it's calling from the heart and when it's going from the head. So you want to switch to the heart in your actions every day. And that is your gift to your Creator. And remember, as you give to Him, He gives back to you. Let this review become a time in which we share a new experience for you, yet one as old as time and older still. Hallowed your name, your glory undefiled forever, and your wholeness now complete as God established it. You are His Son, completing His extension in your own. We practice but an ancient truth we knew before illusion seemed to claim the world, and we remind the world that it is free of all illusions every time we say, God is but love, and therefore so am I. So remember, God is but love, and therefore so am I. Remember that all of these thoughts that keep flying around and giving meanings to things, causing grievances and suffering, is just old, outdated patterning. The truth is so far back beyond all of that. The light is there. It's waiting for you to just understand, realize, and reunite. It's just that reuniting every time. So with this we start each day of our review. With this we start and end each period of practice time, and with this thought we sleep to waken once again with these same words upon our lips to greet another day. No thought that we review, but we surround with it, and use the words to hold it up before our minds and keep it clear in our remembrance throughout the day. And thus when we have finished this review, we will have recognized the words we speak are true. So this statement is really being wrapped around these lessons today, these two lessons. God is but love, and therefore so am I. It's wrapping around it to lift that lesson up to the highest height so that you can really absorb it. Yet are the words but aids, and to be used except at the beginning and the end of practice periods, but to recall the mind as needed to its purpose. We place faith in the experience that comes from practice, not the means we use. We wait for experience and recognize that it is only here conviction lies. We use the words and try again to go beyond them to their meaning, which is far beyond their sound. The sound grows dim and disappears as we approach the source of meaning. It is here that we find rest. So yes, even though there's a lot of words in this course, we're putting the words into our mind, but then we're letting go in a silence. So as we take in the meaning of God is but love, and therefore so am I, we are then going to place in the word. Our first review of lesson 171 is, which it was 151, that lesson we're reviewing today, which is all things are echoes of the voice of God. So let me just get this clear. So firstly, we're saying God is but love, and therefore so am I. That's like, think of it like a sandwich. That's the first piece of bread. Then in the middle comes the lesson. All things are echoes of the voice for God. Then we're wrapping that lesson up with God is but love, and therefore so am I. So it's wrapped up now to lift it up. So you are love, God is love, and the lesson is all things are echoes of the voice for God. Everything that you see outside of you is an illusion a lot of the time, and inside of you is the voice of God, which is lifting you up, and it's taking you forth in your day. And it's kind of like that silent remembering. Just think of a stone when it's dropped into the water and there's those ripples, the ripple effects that have gone out and out and out and out. Those echo effects are you're going to be coming back into. So the more you release the illusions, which you could think of as like one of the rims, you will release them all, let them go because they have no meaning. You eventually come back to your source. So that's the first lesson we're reviewing today. The second one is lesson 152, and again we're wrapping it in a sandwich. So God is but love, and therefore so am I. And the lesson is the power of decision is my own. And then we're wrapping that up. God is but love, and therefore so am I, to raise it up to that place. So your love and the power of decision is your own. So you decide to walk towards the light. You decide to extend love to others. You have the power to change your world. The decision is yours and yours alone to come back to the oneness, to really just, it's all about love, isn't it? It's all about love. And love, we can see it in the movies, we can see it in all these other things, that it's like this ego love that's created meanings about it. But love, the true essence of love, is an experience, like it says. It's all about experience, this review. So it's about using the lessons. So the decision is your own today. You want to go about your day, and every decision you want to be coming from the heart and to feel that, like, what is called to you. What's your heart indicating, you know? Try to read it from an experiential feeling. Like, go into that energy. What is it calling me for? What does it want me to do? You don't have to overanalyze. It's just, you'll know in that moment, what are you called to do in the moment? What is it, what are you hearing? What are you seeing? What are you feeling? What's pulling you forth? What from here? What magnetizing you to do from this place of oneness? That's what you're wanting to do with the decision. And then the echoes. Remember that, you know, everything around you is an illusion. The echoes, the truth within you is, you are love. Simple as, you are love. So keep these two lessons in your mind throughout the day. Keep extending them forward and just keep being that lovely light. Reminding yourself, I am love, giving love. That's what this is all about. That's what the whole course is about, you know? Giving and receiving love, knowing you are love, giving love. And we will keep saying it over and over and over and over again. And we will be practicing it in all these different ways until we finally feel it in our hearts. We've had so many experiences in terms of when we've lived from the heart that we then just want to do that all the time. That's all we want to do. We just want to be that loving light. And it takes time, it takes practice. So give the time, dedication, and the practice as much as you can today, please. And, you know, you'll be rewarded so much, you know. You'll start, the more you feel it and experience it, the more you want to keep doing it. So, yeah. Enjoy the practice. Have a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.